Good afternoon. Welcome back. It is Thursday, November 23rd, 2023. We only have a couple of birthdays and a couple of events to talk about today, so it's going to be good because it'll kind of get you guys back on your way to whatever you were doing this fine Thursday. We're going to start in 1997 at Suzuka, the Suzuka Thunder race for the Cup Series. Mike Skinner wins. Of course, yesterday we talked about him winning at Twin Ring Motegi on the oval. This race was on the road course. And of course, this would be Skinner's first career Cup Series win of any kind. He never won a points-paying race, but he did have 2 wins in Japan and a qualifying race win at Daytona. I can't remember if he won a Winston Open or an All-Star Open or anything like that. But the second event is kind of ironic. On this day in 2001 at New Hampshire, Robbie Gordon wins his first Cup Series race, and this would be the last race that Lowe's would be a sponsor on the 31 car. So kind of this date is, significant in the fact that Lowe's got their first win in 97 and would get their last win with Childress in 2001 on this date. And kind of stranger that Robbie Gordon's first Cup win comes on an oval. That was very unexpected. Little controversial the way it was happened. And of course, this was the race that was postponed because of the 9/11 deal. And with that, this race had a car that was entered in it in September. Rick Mast with the 2017, was it Rick Mast or Kenny Wallace? But whoever was in the 27 car for Eel River Racing, that team folded during the interim and did not race in the race when it was held in November. Now, that would be the last time that NASCAR would not have a full field prior to them doing the charter system in, 2016 or thereabouts, where there'd be 40 spots open, and a year or so into the charter system, they start having 37, 38, 39 cars show up. So with that being said, 2001 on this date was also the last time that NASCAR had less than 43 cars start a race before the charter system. So two birthdays we talk about. First one born on this day in 1976, sadly passed away in 2003 in a testing accident at Indianapolis Motor Speedway in a session that he was driving for Chip Ganassi Racing. It'd be Mr. Tony Renna. And I kind of remember that. I was at work. I was working second shift at the time. And somebody came in and said, "Oh, did you hear about Tony so-and-so getting killed at the track today?" And I was like, I hadn't heard anything. And then 5 o'clock break, we watched the news and they talked about it. So it's kind of shocking, kind of sad. He just got the opportunity of a lifetime and was taken way too soon. And our second birthday, born on this day in 1948. Sadly, he passed away in 2015, but not without having some accolades. He's the 1981 Cup Series Rookie of the Year, and he won the 1981 Talladega 500 that year. It'd be Mr. Ron Bouchard. So here's a picture of him in Victory Lane. There you see the 47 car behind him. And this will tell you a little bit about that. Then we also have this card from that, what is this? The A&TG Racing, Masters of Racing set. And this will have Ron's career stats on the back. And you see, he does not have a long Cup career. 1984 and 85 were the only 2 years, and 1982, I guess, he ran the full season, or every race. 83, he missed a couple of races. 86, he started off running most of the races and ended up, I don't know what happened with Curb, but the sponsorship didn't materialize. And then his final season there, 1987, he only ran 5 races for Haas Ellington. But if you look over in the 6 to 10 column, he never went a season without a top 10. So that's pretty incredible. He drove for 3 different teams: Jack Beebe, Mike Curb, and the Haas Ellington that we aforementioned. Here's a picture of that 47 car, and that actually looks like a cropped version of this picture, because you can see Terry Labonte's card there behind him. So that's exactly what that is. It's just a cropped version of that picture. I just now noticed that. Looks like that's at Bristol. Don't know who that is, but definitely a Buick back there. And our final picture is those model cards. This is the car that Ron ran in 1985 for Jack Beebe, the Valvoline sponsored car. And again, Valvoline always has some very, very nice looking paint schemes. You know, you got red, white, blue, and a little bit of this almost black or dark blue. And the car it's just always looked good, no matter what. If it was the Wood Brothers or MC Anderson, this car, or whoever even today, Alex Bowman, Willie B, whoever drives the Valvoline cars, Mark Martin had some iconic paint schemes. They always look good. So anyway, that's our birthdays and events. We'll get you back on your way to your Thursday Thanksgiving evening activities. As always, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.